What's up, you guys? It's your girl Lexi. If you don't know, now you freaking know. I'm trying to set you guys up so I can finish doing another two while talking to you guys. So yeah, y'all know what to do. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Go join the family, you know, because I'm coming with the videos that gonna, you know, you gonna want to watch. I really ain't posting too much right now because I'm going through a hard time, definitely. The last video I posted had something to do with my son, and yeah, so this video is reference title. I'm just gonna be explaining to you guys what happened and, like, I guess venting at the same time, if you know what I mean. So without further ado, let's go and get into this video. Sorry. So, as you guys know, I was pregnant with my son. The last appointment we had went to, it was supposed to be like a regular appointment, and trying to think how to put the story together because it's a lot, especially in my head and me thinking about it, and it's like, so how I found out that I had lost my son, which, you guys, I lost my son at 6 months and a half. So I was 6 months and 2 weeks and I lost him. So the 25th of August, I was supposed to go to an appointment, and it's supposed to be like a normal regular visit for Junior. We were supposed to check up on him and make sure like he was growing right, make sure all of his like his weight and everything was good, and do tests on him and everything. And the night before, we was already like planning for it or whatever. So that morning we went, it was me and my husband, we went to the doctor's appointment, and this was like at, I think my appointment was at like 9, and we got there like 8:45. So when we got in there, we I did the urine sample thing, and I was talking to the nurses, and then after that, she was like, we're gonna go get your ultrasound, which they were supposed to do the ultrasound first, I guess, or whatever, I don't know. They got confused. So we go in the ultrasound room, and she starts rubbing on my belly and going around it and going around it. And at that point, usually they'll like, you know, like let you hear the heartbeat first or whatever. So she was just looking, and the way that my son was sitting, he was laying, okay, normally whenever we went to the last 2 appointments, he was laying like downwards. So he was already breached and stuff, like, basically. He was laying like he was ready to come out. So this appointment, when I looked over, I was like, is he sitting up? Is he like, he done turned around finally? So like we could see him. And she was like, yep. So then I kind of had like a feeling, like, I don't know, I just felt like something was wrong. I did, but I didn't. I was like, maybe he just finally turned and stopped being stubborn or whatever. Then she was going around, and then my husband had asked, he was like, can we hear his heartbeat? Or he was like, where's little man's heartbeat at? Sorry, y'all, my mom's phone's in the background. And she started rubbing my belly again, and she was like, I'm sorry to tell you guys, I can't find the heartbeat. And I don't even know my first like reaction. I just know I started breaking down like really, really fast. Like, I was screaming at this point. Like, she done went out and got the doctors. I heard like 4 nurses come in. They kept touching me. They was like, it's gonna be okay. And y'all, at this point, I'm sitting on the ground screaming, like, complete shock, because like I felt like we was doing so good, like growing, you feel me? Like we was growing every day. Every day. And I just felt like at that time I felt like a disappointment. I still feel like a disappointment, but like everything hit me at once. Like me having him, me losing him, like everything, like everything hit me right then. And I was like, ain't no way. And it was just like, I don't know, like confusion. Like I didn't want to hear nothing else after that. I didn't want to see nothing else after that. I didn't want to know nothing else after that. I just wanted everything to just change. Like that's how I was feeling. Like I just wanted everything to change. I felt like I was in a nightmare. So after that, they're telling me that I need to calm myself down so I can talk to my doctor and figure out what's next. Because remind you guys, I was 6 months, so I was 22 weeks pregnant with Junior, going on 23 weeks. And so what they call that is not necessarily a miscarriage, it's a stillbirth, because Junior was fully developed into like a baby. Like he was a baby. He wasn't what they start out as. He wasn't the beginning stage. This was a full grown baby. Just he was gonna get fatter if anything. Like he had his head, like, you feel me? So they I wasn't together, but I got myself a little calmed down to where I wasn't screaming as much as I was, but I was still in my like I'm broken. Like I don't know how to explain it. Like this is something I wanted so bad years before, and then I got one and I lost that one, and then I gave up trying. I gave up manifesting it so much, motherhood and being a mother and being able to raise someone up to be better than what I was or better than what I see in the world. Like I stopped manifesting it so much. I just put it to the side. I kept working on myself. And then I got Junior, and it's like, okay, maybe it's my time, you feel me? Maybe this is gonna be the person I get to show to the world and I get to raise, and he's gonna be better than what I am or what I could have ever been, you feel me? I was so ready, like even though I wasn't ready, I was ready. Like I was ready because it all came back to me wanting to be that mother for somebody so bad, me wanting to be able to push someone to do good in the world. And all I wanted was out of it was unconditional love from them. That's it. I would have did everything else. I was ready to drop everything and just be that mother figure for him. Like, so they get me into the room, and I'm sitting there and I'm talking to my doctor and the other 2 nurses that was with him. And before this, I didn't know like how, like it wasn't in my head to get him out of me. Like it wasn't something like, oh, y'all better get him out of me now. Like, you feel me? Like I didn't think about that part. So they gave me like options, like either I can they gave me 2 options. I can have him today, or I can go ahead and go to the hospital and get everything ready and prepared for me to deliver him to that day, or I could go home, take a week, and come back. And honestly, I didn't hear none of that, because like I really didn't hear none of it besides have him today. And I swear, it was like I broke down again. But I was sitting there and I was talking to my husband, and I was like, no, he was talking to me, because I was bothering y'all. I was broken down, like so he was talking to me. He was like, I think you should go ahead and get it done, so we can go ahead and get this out of our way, and we ain't gotta worry about nothing having more complications or nothing. And I was just looking out the window because he had like this big window in his office. I was just looking out the window, and I was still in disbelief in my head, like, y'all playing with me right now. Like, this is all a game. Like, I'm ready for somebody to say I gotcha. Like, April Fools. Like, I'm dreaming. Like, pinch me, slap me, wake me the fuck. Like, and nobody was saying nothing. It was like a stamped moment. Like, this is not gonna be a dream or this is reality. Like, this is really you. This is really happening to you. You feel me? Like, so I was talking back and I was like, I just need air. I just need air. I just want air. I just want to go outside. I just want to go outside. So they was like, okay, whenever you're ready, just come back up here. Let us know. We'll get you handled. And so I went outside. Me and my husband went outside, and we just kind of held each other. And I was crying to him, and he was crying to me. And it was like I could feel everything. Like, it's not a bad feel everything, but it was like okay, I'm not going through this alone. Even though if I was, it would have been the same thing. But like, I got support, and he was loved by not only just me, but like people around him that built connections with him being inside of my belly. Like, you feel me? Like, people grew connections around that. And so we were sitting outside, and I just started calling all the base family, because we're up here with his family and stuff. And I know that he definitely needed the support, because he was my support, so he needed the support. So I'm calling his family, and I tell him, and his mom and grandma comes up there like maybe an hour later, and by this time we're in the hospital room already, and in the delivery room, and they give me all medicines, and they give me an IV. They start giving me medicine to help me start feeling contractions. And I was in there for a whole day. This whole day I was in there, and Junior didn't come. He was still inside of me, and I was still dealing with all the emotions hitting me at one time, and then me thinking about having to deliver my baby and not be able to take him home with me. Like, the emotions that was running through my head, it was just like, I don't know. And I was honestly scared to deliver him, because I felt like that one connection that I thrive for, like me getting to hear him cry or him needing me or anything, it was like, okay, now I gotta push that aside. I don't get that. So the only type of connection I have is him still inside of me, and me having to deliver him, and me seeing him just life. It's like, I was scared of them having to take him from me. That was the only fear I had, was them trying to take my baby away from me. Like, I just felt like everything was final once he was gone from me. Everything was final. There was no getting back. There was no let me hold him again, or let me give him another kiss, or I didn't get to take him back. It was none of that. There was none of that. It was none of that. So we're still in the hospital this day, and we're waiting. Nothing happens. I start feeling contractions like at 10 that night. No, at 9 or 10. Maybe a little earlier. I know it was after 7, so I started feeling contractions, and they felt like little small cramps at first. Then they started getting really hard. This was like at One, it started getting like major, like back-to-back major hurt and pain. So I ain't get the epidural yet. So I'm still feeling everything. So I'm sitting there dealing with it. I'm telling him, like, should I get the epidural? And he's like, well, you don't want it to wear off. You don't know when he's gonna come yet. I was like, yeah, you're right. I was like, I'm gonna wait till like I feel like I really cannot handle it no more. Like pain 1,000. You feel me? Right now it's on 99.99. I need to be on 1,000. So 3 o'clock come and I'm getting like then I'm feeling like whew, help me. You feel me? Like that shit that y'all giving me IV is not helping me. Like I am about to die. So they give me the epidural. They come in and give me the epidural. It don't hurt like this. You like when you watch videos, like, oh, that's it did not hurt that bad. It felt like a little, like literally this was my emotion. I went, that was it. So after I take it, it took like 30-45 minutes to wear in, and my legs was gone. I didn't feel no leg tendon, no motherfucking leg muscle, no. I did not feel nothing. Like my whole body was numb. Well, not my whole body. My waist down was numb, like dead weight numb. Like that shit hurt how numb it was. So I took the epidural at like 3, and mind you, my son didn't come until 8 a.m. the next morning. So took the epidural at 3, laid down, went to sleep. Woke up that morning to my morning nurse, because I had 3 nurses, but one of them was my daytime nurse, the other one was my nighttime nurse, and the other one was like a counseling nurse that came and she was talking to me and helping me through everything. I had a bunch of people come. I had a chapel person. I had quite a few people that came in and really checked up on us, and I really appreciate them for everything they did for me and my husband and my son, because we all really appreciate it. And I don't think I could have got through it with anybody else, really. You feel me? Like, I know it's easier said than done, but I don't know. So, yeah, so the next morning, it was like, I woke up at like 7:30, and my daytime nurse came in and she was like, we're about to get you ready to deliver him. And yeah, so she started basically checking, doing all the normal checks that they do when they're pregnant. They had to take the little thing that they had in me for my bladder, because I was so numb I couldn't get up and walk to the bathroom and shit. So they put this thing in you to help you be able to use the bathroom in it and stuff. So she took that out, and then I remember them like fixing turning me on my back, because I was like on my side and shit the most part. They turned me on my back and got my bed comfortable and everything. And then they brought some more nurses in there, and it was time for me to deliver Junior. So I just remember them telling me to push, and I pushed. I think I pushed twice, and then he was here. And I didn't look, I didn't watch nothing. I turned my head the whole time, because it was like a moment, like I've dreamed for this moment for so long. Just the first cry, like. So when he came out and they like they didn't let me see him at first or whatever, they went ahead and took him straight out the room, but there was no cry, there was no nothing. All I could do was cry, because it's like I strive for this shit so much. And it was tugging away from me. He was just tugging. So, like 20 minutes go by, and they walk in and they're like, So 20 minutes go by, and my nurse comes back in, and she's like, "Are you ready to see him? Do you want me to bring him in here with you?" And I just turn my head. Mind you, my husband is sitting in the bed with me. We're both in the bed after. We was in the bed before I delivered him. We was in the bed after I delivered him together. So, they bring him back in there. And he's like in this little, it looked like a coffin kind of, like box. And, sorry. So they bring him in there and they hand him to me. And, well, they hand him to my husband. They was handing him to me, but I was like, I wasn't iffy. It was more of a, I'm about to break down again type of thing. So he took him. He's still beside me, so they lay him down. I look at him, and I just break down. Like, as soon as I laid my eyes on him, it was like, and I was just praying. Like, I really gave my all while I was pregnant. Like, that's why it's so hard, because I just sit here and try to wonder, and I try to put pieces together and try to think like what I could have did to help prevent anything. Like, he wasn't even given a chance to walk, cry, talk, or nothing. Like, so me just looking at him laying there just basically lifeless, it was like I felt him as a mother. It was like I felt everyone, because I was supposed to protect him. Couldn't nobody else protect him but me. So I hold him and I'm kissing on him and I'm crying and I'm wondering what happened and why. And it was just like I had support, so it wasn't as bad as I thought. It's still bad. Like, it's destroying me on the inside. So I'm sitting there and spending time with him, and I told y'all what my fear was, them trying to come and take him from me, and like me not being able to give him away. Like, that's the only connection I have left. You took him out of my stomach, and now he's right here in front of me. I can't hear him talk, I can't hear him cry, I can't hear him see his first steps, I can't do none of that. So this, the only type of connection we have right now is me being able to sit here and hold him in my hands. So, they have to keep coming in and getting him like so, I don't remember how long, but they gave me time to spend with him. Then they would bring him back if I wanted him whenever I asked for him. And so they came in and they was like, they're gonna take him to the room. Wasn't fine with me, so he could get back cool, because they had to keep his body cool because he didn't have no blood in his body, you feel me? So like he was gonna start changing because he was dead. And guys, this shit hurt so bad, because I just remember like finding out I was pregnant, and I like it was more of a disbelief, like, I'm not pregnant. Like, everybody kept telling me, you're pregnant. I was like, no, I'm not pregnant. So when I took the test and it said positive, it was like, y'all, I still did not believe myself. Like, I still did not believe that test. I had to go get 3 more, and I took all 3 of them. And it was like I received a miracle right then and there. Like he became everything for me. that I had the options to be able to do for him like I wanted to. Like, he was not gonna want for anything in this world. Never. And it's like, I don't know. I don't blame anybody. I don't put anything on anybody, but it's like, God knows how much I needed him. God knows how much I strived for him. And it's like, why would you even give me what I was asking for to take him from me? Like, I just don't get it. I don't understand. I just don't understand. I felt like I lost everything that, like, he could have took anything else from me, but he chose to take. Y'all, I'm sorry. This shit is so heartbreaking. Like, I hate that anybody has to ever go through anything like this. Like, it's not right. It's not fair. It hurts so bad. And it's like, every day I gotta keep going and push myself and hear people tell me it's gonna be okay and I'm gonna get over it and I can have another one. And like, honestly, if I didn't want a child so bad, this would be my last time. Like, Junior really has my heart. He took, like, just me getting ready for him and me preparing myself for him and me getting myself right for him, making sure I don't do all of this and have all this shit in my life when he comes. Like, I tried so hard for everything for him. And it's like, I can't swallow this pill. Like, this shit is still unreal. Like, I did not have to put my baby in the ground and bury him. Like, I just want to wake up from this dream. This nightmare. And I'm trying to be so strong because I know I got other people that need me to be strong. But I really don't see how people deal with this. Like, I feel so worthless. Y'all, I'm so broke right now. Like, my heart hurts so bad. And it's like, even though how bad I want other people to feel it with me, it's like, really, I can be the only one that feels this shit, how hard I do, because Junior was with me every day. Like, if I went through something, he went through it with me. And that was like, he kept me sane, he kept me happy, he kept me maintained, he kept me put up, he kept me on the right track. And it hurts so bad because no matter how much I fight, scream, kick, holler, pray, I will never get him back. Never. Not until I see him in heaven or anything. Like, I can never hug him and kiss him and I just want my son back. I just want to say, for anybody, sorry y'all, the shit, I keep saying on it. I just want to say, for anybody that ever has to deal with this or put up with this or lose a child that they have to bury or anything, like, I just pray for you. I pray for you because I know you're not okay. I pray for you because I know it's not gonna go away. And I know I expect you to be okay. This is something hard that you have to swallow. And all you can do is wonder what happened or wonder what you could have did or anything. Like, it's common. You're gonna beat yourself. Like, this innocent baby had nothing to do with nothing, and then I have to go through this, and then I have it, like, y'all, I'm so hurt. I better get off this camera and get myself back together. You know, maybe smoke a little bit. I just want to say, Junior will never be forgotten. Junior will always be known. That's my firstborn. Like, he matters. And he will always be mommy's little boy, little baby boy, little boy. Like, that's my baby. Let me get out of here. Y'all know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe for Junior. Comment down below. Yeah. I'm gonna keep doing this for him. I'm gonna keep being me for him. All right, y'all.